10 Marriage Research Topics. Should same-sex marriages be legalized? Today, the issue of same-sex marriages is widely discussed in the legal and social spheres in the USA. This question has remained debatable for over a decade. The main arguments of the proponents of same-sex marriages are associated with such aspects as the dependence of many social rights and freedoms on the institution of marriage. In your essay on the topic, you can focus on the pros and cons of same-sex marriage legalization. The social construct of marriage. The modern world considers marriage as a social construct. Generally, it is agreed that marriage has a natural purpose. A country's culture and conventions have a very prominent role in marriage. Still, it is difficult for one to reach the assumption that it is a culture that constructs marriages. In your research, we invite you to focus on the role of culture and traditions in the institutions of marriage and family. Arranged marriages, advantages and disadvantages. Arranged marriages were prevalent in traditional societies across the world. Arranged marriage was considered the best way for a man or woman of a certain age to get the right life partner. However, modernization and westernization have changed this mindset about arranged marriages in developed countries and various parts of the world. In your research, we invite you to focus on the debate about the relevance of arranged marriages. Debate surrounding same-sex marriage. Since its establishment, the United States of America has strived to ensure that its citizens enjoy their natural rights to liberty and property. Denying gays and lesbians their right to marriage is an act that goes against the efforts put to fight for equality and justice in the United States. As of 2015, all 50 states have legalized same-sex marriages in the USA. Still, the issue remains widely discussed. In your paper, you can focus on the debate around it. Child marriage issue in Afghanistan. Child abuse remains a severe problem in Afghanistan. Child marriage has become a common issue in the region due to the conflicts in this country. These events have forced children to abandon their families and establish their homes through marriage. What are the causes of early marriage in Afghanistan? Your paper might focus on political, economic, social, and cultural factors. Another option would be to offer solutions to the issue. Cohabitation versus traditional marriage. Cohabitation has taken an increasing trend in the young population. Many people prefer it for compatibility before marriage. Living together with partners of the opposite or the same sex helps reduce financial and other unforeseen exposures because the partners equally contribute to the same while they get the sexual romance. In your paper, you can focus on the strengths and weaknesses of cohabitation compared to traditional marriage. Love, sex, and marriage in ancient times and Middle Ages. Marriage and family in ancient times and the Middle Ages were shaped by the norms of the respective cultures. Ancient civilizations considered marriages as practical arrangements made for economic and political reasons. During the Middle Ages, the Christian Church primarily influenced marriage. The latter was considered a sacred union ordained by God. We invite you to compare and contrast these contrasting views in your paper. Discriminatory traditions regarding marriage in Egypt. Marriage and family have always been ongoing issues in Egypt. The area's rich history, cultural diversity, and religion resulted in the formation of a specific mentality that deprived women of an opportunity to make their own choice and introduced a biased attitude toward them. Though Egypt is engaged in international human rights discourse, numerous problems should still be solved. Discuss these problems in your paper. Intercultural communication, interfaith marriages. The world is nowadays rapidly changing. It sets new opportunities and challenges in the field of intercultural communication. One of these challenges is the issue of interfaith marriages. The number of interfaith marriages integrating people from different countries, cultures, and religions is constantly growing. What difficulties do they face, and what perspectives do they have? These questions are worth exploring. Early marriage, good or not good? Early marriages were prevalent historically. However, there is a growing recognition of the potential disadvantages of young marriage. Some of them are limited educational and career opportunities, increased risk of poverty, etc. There are also psychological challenges for young people who may need more preparation for married life. The debate surrounding the pros and cons of early marriages is an exciting research topic. Find more research topics on studycorgi.com.